So at the beginning of 2018, I made a series of book goals of things that I wanted to do. We'll link it up above if you haven't seen it and are interested in what I'm talking about. But overall, didn't do so good. In 2017, I picked out 12 books that I really wanted to read that year. A lot of them were classics, and that worked out really well for me. I managed to read all of them that were on that list. This year, I only managed to read 3 that were on my list. So I read The Count of Monte Cristo, The Possessed, and Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit. All of them were really good. I think part of the problem was the first 2 books of the year, so for January and February, were going to be The Possessed and The Count of Monte Cristo, which are both quite large, especially The Count of Monte Cristo, so I was very intimidated by that. But some of my other goals I did manage to, keep up with. I participated in 2 read-alongs, the Seven Waters read-along and the Read Tortal, both hosted by April Sarah, and I completed Seven Waters. I have 1 series left in the Tortal, so I think that's pretty good and I'm pretty happy about that. But it means for 2019 I want to do some different things with my goals. So later on I'll have a bullet journal flip through video for you folks as well, which will tie into the goals a little bit. In my bullet journal this year I have listed all of my unread standalones and all the series that I am either starting or are in the middle of. And one of my big goals this year is to reduce my TBR. I am almost at 200 books and I am excited to read most of them. It's just that I have kept on buying books, so it hasn't gone down. So this year I'm going to be doing a TBR jar. In this jar are all the books on my physical TBR, which is the only TBR that I have. And I'm going to choose 5 out each month, and I need to read at least 2 of them. And if I don't read it, we'll go back in the jar and get a strike on it. If it gets 3 strikes, the next time I pull it out, I either absolutely have to read that book or it has to leave. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a fun way to pare down my TBR and, meet some goals. Otherwise, for more generally, I want to complete series this year and I want to read at least 52 books. This year I read 105 books, so it should be a fairly completable goal. But that's kind of all this video is about. I didn't want to show you all the books that I didn't read because that's just, I don't want to do it. So hopefully you enjoy the TBR jar. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but until next time, I'll see you later.